Yo, what up, guys? Your boy T-Dub. What's Blazing the Sports? We are here live. All right, guys, so give me a moment to make sure everything is working correctly. Excuse me, I have battled the flu, and just as I was getting over the flu, I was hit with pneumonia, and I am currently still battling that. But you know what? One of St. Louis' own, Devon Alexander the Great, returned to action to last night against Castillo. We're going to get into that, but let me check on, just make sure it is working correctly. And guys, I do have Little Trey here too. He's 4, and looks like we are good, guys. So let's get back to it. So we got Devon Alexander, who returned into action, guys, against Walter Castillo. Both of these guys had pretty good records. Both of them have 4 losses, and both of them kind of need that win against a named opponent, which was vice versa each other, to get back into the spotlight. So you had Devon Alexander, who is the more well-known out of the 2 fighters, who at one point seemed like he was in the sweepstakes to fight yours truly, Floyd Mayweather, but a tough loss against, I think it was a Miracle maybe at that time, maybe it derailed him at that time. So guys, he's been sidelined now for, I believe, a little over a couple years. He has some things that personal inflicted. You know, I think he had an injury. For what I remember, he had an injury, and he was taking something for the injury, but he ended up getting addicted to it. And he got addicted to it. The thing is, guys, one of the good things about it, when you do get addicted to it, is when you're not in it now. And he called Cunningham and let him know, hey, man, I got this going on. Checked himself into rehab. He got clean. Cunningham moved to Florida. And guys, you know, for me being a St. Louis native, you know, I was a little bummed because it's good to see those guys around the city sometimes. You know, I saw Devon a little bit more at the gym. He came by sometimes. And I also saw Cunningham typically when I came to the gym at the wrong time and those guys was working out. But he went to Florida. So Devon Alexander moved his camp to Florida. He was this serious. I did a video a while back on when he was training. He was in the bags. He's in a lot muscular, a lot bigger, you know, a lot focused. And everyone want to know if he was even going to come back. And the crazy thing is, with the 147-pound weight class, it is just so deep. And now we have this fight between Devon Alexander and Castillo. Who was going to win? Who is going to take it? This was a clear victory for Devon Alexander. In the beginning, I wanted to see if there was ring rust. He didn't really move as much in the beginning. He used a really snappy jab. He used a, you know what? The one thing I would say, he was sharp. He was sharp early on because when the jab come, he had a quick check left hook, or he would counter with either his own jab. He was really good. He was really good alert. He was really snap on, and he was aware of what's going on there. And even though he wasn't moving as much in the beginning, I believe it was all plot because as the fight went on, he used really good angles, using the pivot foot very well. And guys, it might sound like I'm hyping up or really building up Devon Alexander because he pretty much controlled the show, guys. Castillo tried to do something in the second round, guys. I wish Devon would have came back to this combination, but he did not. Devon's a southpaw fighter, so he hit him with actually a combination I like doing myself. He hit him with an uppercut, right? And then it came with a straight left. Wow! Set Castillo down. But it was towards the end of the rounds. Castillo did survive. He didn't really seem as hurt, but it was an impactful knockdown that dropped him. And when he got up, he came on a little bit more. Castillo tried to, you know, in the next round, he came on a little bit more, trying to put a little bit more pressure. Devon pretty much just controlled the pace. He controlled the pace with his jab. I like the way he had double jab and throw a straight to the body. That was really nice. He stuck to the body throughout the fight. Now, for the fight went, guys, Devon Alexander, like I say, pretty much controlled the fight. He won the fight. In the 10th round, when Castillo was like, forget it, guys, let's fight, let's fight. He was telling Devon, let's fight. Well, a lot of people, when you are just basically cruising to a victory, they'll say, nah, you come get it. You know, you have to earn it. But Devon actually put his hands up and stuck in there and traded and got off some really good rounds. It made a very exciting 10th round. It was a very good, strong win back for Devon Alexander the Great. Guys, who do you want to see Devon in there with next? He did a post-fight interview where he said he's not scared, he's not afraid of anybody. What does these guys have that he does not have? Because they asked him about Keith Thurman, who was in attendance. He brought up Keith Thurman. He brought up Earl Spence Jr. Me personally, I would like to see Devon Alexander. You get a good win. I would like to see him maybe another stepping stone win before getting back with, you know, the Thurmans and the Spence, because, you know, get as sharp as you can. Build, you know, maybe a Berto, you know, and I'm not knocking the guys that I'm naming right now. I'm not knocking. I'm just trying not to name guys who's at that, you know, the very top. Now, somebody who has a belt that's at the top, that'd be a nice fight for him, is Jeff Horn. You know, because I actually believe Devon would give Jeff Horn the business. But for the other guys that have earned that spot, you know, fought hard to solidify themselves at that spot. Earl Spence came up the hallway. Keith Thurman came up the hallway. Sean Porter is just a problem to deal with. A Danny Garcia clash would be a pretty good clash. But like I said, right now, if I had to advise Devon Alexander, I probably would look at, you know, maybe a Berto. Victor Ortiz would be a good one. That'd be a tough fight. Victor Ortiz would be a good fight. Jesse Vargas might be a good fight. Who else, guys? I'm going on top of my dome once again. This is T-Dub with Blazing Sports, guys. This is 100% live. So, like I said, I battled the flu, and it broke me down with the fevers and chills. And just before that left me, I was hit pneumonia, and I currently have that, which is why I haven't been doing videos. I was hardly able to speak. I was hardly able to breathe. So took a lot of my meds this morning, and at the moment I'm feeling pretty good. You know what? When I'm feeling pretty good, what am I going to do? I'm going to talk boxing. All right, so there's a lot of guys that I would like to see Devon Alexander against, because this is one of those guys. You know what? Matter of fact, let me just go over his resume for a lot of you guys who don't know who Devon is. Devon kind of fell off of the scene. You know, a lot of fans, definitely new fans, don't even have a chance to get to know who he was because he's been gone for over a couple of years. And some of the fans that were fans during those times, when you're not active, they slowly drift away. But you know what? This guy does have goods. He does have, looks like a newfound drive to compete in the sport of boxing. But I'm going to go over some of his notable fights and notable wins, okay? Amir Khan, everybody know how good he is. Soto Karass, everybody knows Soto Karass. Sean Porter, Randall Bailey, two of the guys that I'm going to name next, in my eyes, have been two of the most feared men that people really don't want to just step in there with. And that's Marcus Maidana and Lucas Matisse. Both of those guys have known to bring more pain than two bad nurses. Guys, if you ever had a bad nurse and she in there trying to find that vein and she jigging everywhere but not drawing blood, then imagine two of them. So Lucas Matisse is definitely one of those guys that, you know, he fought the Zab Super Judas. He fought the Danny Garcias. He is just one of those, John Molinas. He fought a lot of tough guys, and a lot of people just don't want to step in the ring with him. And Devon was able to not only step in the ring, but come back from a knockdown to get the victory. Marcus Maidana, not too long before Marcus Maidana, because I believe after they said Marcus Maidana lost to Devon, who actually won a pretty clear victory, that Marcus Maidana was almost contemplating retirement, and then he ended up stepping in the ring with Adrian Broner, which he... everybody remember that fight. And then he got some lights to Floyd Mayweather twice. And after that, after winning the sweepstakes twice, it's like getting hit by lightning twice, but the good way. He's been retired. You know, kind of ate pretty good, a little bit bigger. But guys, it's your boy T-Dub with Blazing Sports. Just want to bring to you Devon the Great Alexander right there has returned to boxing right here against this guy. Pulled off a pretty good victory, cruised the victory by using things that he learned. A good jab, a good nice 1-2, going to the body, using your checks, using your check hook, using a counter jab, a counter straight left. Pretty good win for the St. Louis native. It's your boy T-Dog with Blazing the Sports. We're out.